It's a program where students either sit or stand or in different positions and are using either sticks or their hands or parts of their body for percussion sounds that goes along with the soundtrack.
We had the class of kindergartners and they learned routines to songs and worked on their steady beat and their coordination and rhythm, and they performed 3 different pieces. And they performed on these big balls and they had scarves and it was a whole routine. It was really cute.
In my class, I have mostly autistic students or kids that have things that are related to autism or similar, and then we also have a general ed class that goes in with this, so it's a blended class.
It was very new to me. I think if I had a weakness as a physical education teacher, it would be rhythms and movements and music. So it was really, it's a multi-modular movement, and it was really neat to see the kids use rhythm and use movements and use different muscle groups and mindsets to come together and perform some routines, some things that I wasn't particularly strong with, or I would say supportive with when it started, to come around and kind of see, and then go back and look at some of the research and some of the stuff that's been done with it was huge, and see how the kids excelled with it.
They got a lot of musical experience out of it. They practiced rhythm, hearing the beat and being able to perform at the same time. They learned how to respect and play drumsticks, which is a musical instrument in our classroom. A lot of coordination. They were doing a lot of both hands together and then hands apart. And there was also body movement and body awareness, personal space, not running into the people next to them because they turned and they threw scarves in the air. And their confidence grew a lot from this.
For the students, they got an integrated learning experience with music and PE. They also learned some social skills. They cooperated. You know, it's hard for little kindergartners, but some showed leadership skills, and it was very positive for them to work together.
With that group with kindergarten, I was very, very nervous. Their teamwork, their ability to pick each other up, to lead. I didn't expect that, and they came together as a group. They performed very well together, and they picked each other up. There was days, some of them had bad days, some of them would be offbeat, and they did a really good job. Some leaders emerged, and they picked each other up, which I was impressed with.
I think the self-esteem, working with a project that has an ending, that has a goal. When I went to the Ed Center, I saw some of our kids. They're all kinder kids, but there's some that are more alert. So I was seeing some a little girl saying, "Hey, this way," or turning around. So even taking, being accountable and taking charge and feeling proud of what they were doing, they were taking it seriously. It was an assignment and they were going to complete it.
And they was very happy to do it, very enthusiasm every day. We're gonna go practice, and they love to do. And I'm surprised how they can do it. Yes, yeah, because they care class, and they can do it a lot. Yeah.
I think it's a great program. It's great for the kids. It takes a lot of practice, but I found that even with all the practice we had, our kids did just as well as the kids that are in Gen Ed. And sometimes even better. But I think it's a great program.
Mr. Edwards and Miss Craig had a really good working relationship, and so that was conducive to starting a new program. Mr. Worth and Miss Bankster, our music and PE teacher, were also very open-minded and willing to try new things.
Some of my kids were kind of going after it as well or better than some of the Gen Ed kids, so it was kind of fun to see that.
It was very successful. The kids had a lot of fun and they really enjoyed being a part of something like that. So I'm going to have all of kindergarten perform different routines for our PTA show.